29 reasons why this is the last sample pack you'll ever need. This thing has 250 melodies across 10 different genres. I'm gonna do a quick run through of our new production suite Duality, which has been one of our most comprehensive sample collections that spans across 10 different genres and has essentially everything you need to make music. And this is the first time I'm gonna reveal everything that's inside, and I'm gonna show you exactly why this collection is so special. So the first thing is that there's over 250 melodies spanning across 10 different genres. I'll play a few. Reason number 2, each melody loop usually has about 4 to 8 different stem layers and the MIDI. So let's take this loop for example. I took the guitar MIDI and I turned that layer into a whole beat. Each layer can essentially be a new idea. A lot of times what I like to do is I like to mix and match the stem layers to create brand new melodies. Reason number 3, our ambient collection is one of the most emotional soundscapes we've essentially ever created. Reason number 4, Cymatics has been secretly rebuilding our sound design EDM team, and they made some really crazy stuff for Duality. Fun fact, Miss the Rage, one of our most famous samples of all time, was actually an EDM future bass sample from the EDM side of our team. Reason number 5, there are some extremely heavy 808s and basses. Here's the 808s. Some really nice respaces. Ooh, that's a cool texture. And some really interesting donk sounds. That one's fat. Reason number 6, you have a ton of different MIDI and different styles to work with to have really great song ideas. Ooh, this one's fire. Reason number 7, there's a huge instrument one-shot collection so you can combine it with those MIDI or play cool melodies on your own. So if you apply the instruments with the MIDI, you can get cool stuff like this. Reason number 8, you actually get our brand new secret plugin Illusion 100% for free before anybody else. Check it out. You can get some really sick textures out of it. Reason number 9, we have a bunch of wet percussion samples that's essentially drenched in reverb and processed to sound great when you can just drag and drop it right into your record. I love that one right there. Those wet percussion essentially give a vibe to any song you got. Number 10, the accents and textures can essentially add a lot of interesting melodic dynamic to any melody you have. Ooh. All right, number 11, extremely high quality movie industry grade cinematic impacts. Reason number 12, there's a huge percussion collection that's perfect for finding swing and groove. Reason number 13, we have a diverse drum loop collection that has a lot of different cool styles. Boom bap, to even stuff like drill, EDM, lo-fi, and trap. Reason number 14, the reason these drum loops are so powerful is that each drum loop actually contains the stems. So for example, listen to this trap loop. I can actually take the individual stem layers and drag them all in, and now I can customize them exactly to the way I want them. Reason number 15, the vocal loops are insane because they're a combination of R&B, lo-fi, and EDM all in one creative folder. Reason number 16, we have one of the best guitar collections we have ever done. And fun little fact, Cymatics has gotten a majority of its major placements via our guitar samples. And just like all the other melody loops, you have each individual layer. So a lot of these melodies have really cool guitar top lines that you can grab. There is a vintage melody folder that feels like you're diving through records at a record store. There is a really beautiful lo-fi collection that's had a lot of its melodies processed through vintage gear and tape to give it that authentic sound. Reason number 19, if you're a big fan of Mike Dean or Travis Scott and you like those analog synth sounding melodies, we have a sick collection in here. Number 20, everything is royalty free, meaning you can go get beat placements, release your music on Spotify, SoundCloud, or other major platforms, or maybe get a sync deal and you're not gonna owe Cymatics a single dollar. This is one of the reasons collections like this are so valuable. All it takes is one placement, one big song popping off for you to really pay back your investment for a collection like this. And honestly, this is one of our high-end collections that we spend a lot of money to get together to give you the best things. And honestly, we're excited because once you invest in this, you're gonna have a lot of different stuff. And like I said, it's all royalty free. All right, reason number 21, we actually have an exclusive masterclass. So not only are you getting this huge collection, but we're gonna have top producers on our team teaching you how to use it and different production techniques to really get the most bang for your buck when it comes to using this thing. Reason number 22, for you drill fans out there, we have some of our best drill melodies we've ever made. Reason number 23, if you're working with vocalists or you're in a studio session, duality can essentially be a cheat code. Through Cymatics, I have run a ton of different vocal studio sessions, and one of the most powerful things is to have something like duality and just run through all the melodies, because the vocalist can hear the different things they like, and actually you can give it to the engineer or just play it yourself, and they can actually record and write to those melodies. Later on, when you're not in that session and you want to fully produce the track, you can dive in, you can grab the stem layers, and you kind of fully produce out the tracks without killing the vibe of the session and slowing down. For studio sessions, having something like this is a huge hack. Reason 24, the hi-hat loops are one of the biggest hacks for when it comes to production workflow. So I got a melody loop right here from Duality. To quickly start getting a vibe going, you can actually just use a hi-hat loop or a hi-hat MIDI, and it's really good. right, next we have a really hard-hitting one-shot collection that's actually been designed by our top sound designers. Number 26, the tonal ambience that's in the FX folder essentially adds so much tension to any song you're working on. Listen to these. Number 27, the reverse effects are actually sick for transitions. Number 28, you get a free $100 gift card that you can use on any other plugin or sample pack in our store. And the last reason, number 29, we're actually hosting live feedback sessions for everybody who gets Duality. So if you want to get feedback on your music that you made with Duality, or maybe you have a song you're sitting on that you want to show off to the Cymatics team and get some feedback on, we actually host live feedback sessions only for the customers of our big product launches, and Duality is one of them. All right, guys, I'm really excited. I didn't even unveil everything in this video. I just wanted to show you some of the stuff that I was jumping out to me right away. If I just click and open up all these folders real quick, just look how big this thing is. If you count all the stems, all the different melodies included, the one shots, the MIDI files. I mean, I'm not even close to scrolling through this. That's how, there's over, I think, 3,900 different files in this thing for you to use for your production. So a lot of people who maybe download, I can't even get to the bottom of this. Look, I'm gonna have to just zip down here, right? So a lot of people who maybe download one of our smaller free packs or a beta pack are getting a little taste, but these big production suites are really on a different scale. And keep in mind, we're comparing this to something like Omnisphere or like Contact. It's like a really comprehensive big premium library that's essentially going to help you make music for years to come. But one thing that's very important to note about Duality is that we only are releasing 1,000 licenses for this production suite, meaning once all 1,000 licenses sell out, Duality will be taken off the store forever. So it's absolutely critical to join the waitlist. As of me making this video, we had over 13,000 people on the waitlist to try and get one of the 1,000 licenses. It's dropping this Friday, February 23rd at 2 p.m. EST. And the thing is, by being on that waitlist, you actually get an email and text reminder 1 hour before the public release. So that's going to be your best chances to get your hand on this thing. Not to mention, the first 500 people are actually getting an exclusive collector's edition Duality USB. These things have exclusive content that our team works on only for the first 500 people to get one of our production suites. So anyways, I'm super excited for you guys to get your hands on this. I know that people are going to be making some of the craziest music with Duality. I hope you guys enjoy Duality, and I can't wait to hear what you guys make with it. Peace out.